Hello, everyone, and good morning to you all. Well, today is Thursday, the 4th of April, 2024, and yesterday was an absolutely gorgeous day here in Manitoba. And we had actually gotten our temps were up to between 8 and 10 degrees, somewhere around in there. And today we're looking for a high of 10, so I'm praying it goes up a little higher. We've got a lot of flooding, not flooding like tsunami flooding, okay? No. But just flooding that it's like my yard out front has got a lot of water on it, and in the back here and all of that. So, yeah. So, yesterday, what did I do? Well, Juliet and I, we went to Arborg, and it took 2 hours. And Susie is done, and it was good that I had taken her in for a couple of reasons. One was that a mouse had chewed into the air filter again. So I knew they would replace that. So, and then they sprayed some stuff around it that mice don't like, to keep them away. So hopefully that will help. The second thing was when they were doing everything and they had changed the oil, changed the filters, changed the spark plugs, tuned her up, looked at basically everything. And when they were underneath her, there were some drips coming from the rear axle. And so I think there's 2 seals in there that are going. They topped off the oil or the lubricant, whatever it is, to go in there. And so she's okay. But it's going to take 3 hours. And it's going to cost over $500, between $500 and $600. Yeah. Not that good. However, for her being 16 years old, she's doing remarkably well. So I'm thinking maybe the end of April, I'm going to go. At first he said it should be done within the next couple of months, but then he said because I don't drive it that much, he said I could stretch it out to 6 months, but I'm not going to wait that long. Because I don't want to get halfway to somewhere and all the oil or lubricant goes out and the axle won't turn and it seizes, and not a good thing. Not a good thing. So yesterday it cost me $302. Ouch. But at least now I know she's running okay. And that's important to me. Because I don't know when the last time, well, probably your spark plugs and everything else were changed. I'm assuming when I had that mouse infestation, they changed it, but I'm not sure. So, anyway, this is done, and now I have to save up here to have the rear axle done. So Juliet and I, we both took our stitching along with us, and we sat there, and the 2 hours just flew by. And so it was really good. So I don't know if Juliet will come with me the next time. I'm not sure, but I'm going to take her in, and the seals themselves are only about $45, but to remove the whole axle and everything else, yeah. So that's what's happening with her. But oils changed, filters changed, spark plugs have been changed. Um, they topped off the fluids. They did everything. They did everything. They're pretty good over there, and so I'm quite happy. So that's where I'll be taking Susie from now on. So yeah. Alrighty. So today I have a review video. And then after the review video, I'll tell you what we did in Arburg. So today's review video is, I don't even have it where it's got the name. It's got the name here on it. Let's see, can I do it that way? Not really. Not really. Anyway, this is from Paint Some Way. And so you can get up to 23% off. It's site-wide. You buy one, you get 8% off. You buy 5, you get 15% off. You buy 10, you get 20% off. And I'm not sure if there's another one underneath there. Yeah, it's underneath there. You buy 25, you get 23% off. Okay. Now I can't do anything with this because this is what it's doing. So yeah. But anyway, Paint Some Way is a good company. They're a great budget site. They do have, just a minute here. Let me go, see what they do have. They have, Gia, Jigao silk cross stitch. They have Yishu, and they have Huacan. I don't know if Huacan has changed anything. They do have knitting. They do have seals. Let's see what else is in there. I'm not sure. Tapestries. Glue. Art. Oil paintings. Yeah, knit. So they have cross-stitch new arrivals, new style diamond paintings. So they have a good variety. They have separate Joy Sunday. They have Spring Brand. They have separate Disney. They have cross-stitch tools. They have cross-stitch new style. And that's like Harry Potter and Ancient Girl and Manga Girl. I don't know what that is. Constellations and Tarot, Alice in Wonderland, Fantasy Girl, Scenery, Mermaid, Halloween, monthly season, 16 count. So they've got a good variety. Okay. I don't know what the, how much you have to get for, okay, free shipping for orders over $49. Okay. So that's the way that it is. So it's, as you can see here, it's, yeah. So that's what it is. Okay. So what did I get? Where is my book? Oh, right underneath here. So, the first thing I got was this winter flowers and horse lantern. So, this is now the third one. So, I've got spring and summer already. So, then there's this winter one. And it's a Joy Sunday. So, it's, you know, it's going to be good if it's a Joy Sunday, right? I'm a little bit chilly this morning because I don't really have the furnace on. I turned it right down. So, but that's it. So pretty. It's a 14 count. It's 37 by 36. So it's a 27 by 26. And you know that the chart itself is going to be really good. Nice and clear. Okay. It has how many colors? It has, I don't know why they have that. It's got 39 colors. And, okay, so that must be, so Joy Sunday seems to be doing something a little bit different, which I am liking. 16, yeah. Okay, so what Joy Sunday is doing now is they are putting 2 keys here. This key here is for what's on the chart. This key here is for what is on the design. Okay, and I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Joy Sunday, for doing that. There are lots and lots of colors here. There's not very many, but again, this is a 14 count, so there's a lot of this red. I love these cards. This is 666 and this is 347. And I like these cards because everything is written here. Okay. Oops. My gosh. So just beautiful. The colors that you would expect. Now, would I brighten it up a little bit? Probably. Like the yellows and, you know, there's greens here, but there's not a lot of like the real Christmassy greens, the darker greens. They've got this one here. But yeah. So yeah, so I'm pleased with this. I love these cards. There's 2 needles right here, and they are 14 count, which is always good. Here is the design. It's hard to believe there's so many colors in such a little thing. Okay. So they're good grid lines, easy to read symbols here. And like I said, now you've got the booklet, so now you can tell. The design falls right into the holes just perfectly. Just perfectly. This is so pretty. So very pretty. Very, very pretty. And I do believe that, yeah, there are half stitches. And that's, or 10 stitch, that's down here. So, yeah. So that's pretty nice. I'm very pleased with this. Now, this was at the time that I was sent this, this was $6.99. So very, and if you buy one, you get 8% off, right? And if you buy 5, you get 15%. I'm sure that's what it was, 15% off. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that. So, and it comes in one of these really nice Joy Sunday bags, and which is always nice, so you can always keep your project in there. And there are instructions on the back. So if you're new to cross stitch, you can look at this, and then you can come to my channel, and I will be showing you how to stitch. I still haven't figured it out how I'm going to be able to do above, because my camera is still giving me troubles. Okay, so the next one is, I've got down here that it was get 4 for the price of 3, so I don't know. That could have been just when I ordered it. So this one here is $7.99. Okay. And I've admired this for quite a while. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Now, there are a couple of others along the same line that I do want to get. It is a Joy Sunday again. Right there. And this is called Country Charm. No, what's it called? Charming Countryside. Okay. And it's like a little store here. And, oh yeah, that's where I got it. Country Charms is like right written here. And it's antiques. And I've loved this. I have loved this for so long. And I thought, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get it. And this one here is, there are 22 colors. And they've got 4 French knots, but you know me, I don't put French knots in, I put beads. And there are 10 stitches on here. Oh joy, oh joy. Now, the only thing is that I've got a complaint with is that the lines here go this way. But when you look here, they go this way. I hope you can see that. You see? And right down there. So that's the only thing. There is quite a bit of back stitching. But I love this. I love that the pattern is so nice and clear. See, all this is back stitching up, or not back stitching, tent stitch up in here. And so that won't take you very long. This is a 36 by 44, so it is 26 by 34. Like I said, there are 22 colors. So it's just one card. And again, I love these cards. Oh, I love these cards. There are 2 needles right here for 14 count. Right there. You've got your number here. Well, sorry. You've got your number here. That it's a 14 count. Yeah. And like you've got your color number here. I don't think this one had that extra No, it does not. It does not have the extra key. So I guess it's only the newer ones now have that. So there it is. Oh, is that not beautiful? I love that. I love this. I love this. I love the idea of the old country house and the antiques, and there's old wagon here, and it just and the leaves up here on the trees, they're green, despite this looks like it's fall the way it is right now, which is also good. I just think this is gorgeous. And you got two geese down here, you got a mailbox there. And yeah, I don't think there's a dog or anything in here. Now, there could be. And there is, like I said, a fair amount of backstitching. But there is quite a lot of tent stitch. Okay. So this should go along pretty darn quick. Yes, yes, yes. I like this. 25 colors. I don't know if I said 22. There's 25 colors. And like I said, they've got French knots, and I don't do French knots. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors to backstitch. Yeah. So I love these kind of, because this kind of reminds me of what it was like growing up, with those, where I lived in Ontario. And like if you drove around, you could find houses like that, and where they had antiques. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. My parents weren't into doing that. So, yeah. So I didn't partake of that. So, like I said, please go and check out Paint Some Way. They've been a loyal sponsor of my channel for quite a long time, and I thank them for that. Absolutely. So this was sent out on the 18th of March, and I got it yesterday. So, and so 3rd of April 2024. So I know when it arrived. And yeah, so I'm so grateful to Paint Some Way for this. Now, what I did, we went to the thrift store yesterday, and I'm just trying to find it here. You know how they always say save the stitches? Well, I came across this, and I thought it wasn't finished yet. So I thought, well, I'll finish it. And I don't know, like some of us old timers will remember. Do you remember when Creative Circle was out? And it was a at-home party so that you could buy things from Creative Circle. Well, I saw this one at the thrift store, and it was only $1.50. So, but I liked it. And like I said, I thought it wasn't quite finished. And that was this one. And they have it as a banner. Okay. Now, I'm not going to do it as a banner. I am going to mount it on something. And this is it. I took out, they had a honking big needle here, like just a huge thing. And that's why you should never leave your needles in. Okay, I'm going to wash this and hopefully, but this is it. So I'm going to, I just don't know why that they never did anything with it. It's all done. It's all done. So I'm going to wash it, take the tape off, and I will see about mounting it. But this is the old pattern. She never marked it up. I'm assuming it's a she. She never put the date on it. She, there's another, oh, this is the blown up one with the back stitching on there. And this is, I don't know if this is the original. I think this is the, yeah, this is the original. No, it can't be. She had blown this up. And yeah, but this is Creative Circle. And there was another part to it. I thought it was in here, but it wasn't. And that was this one. And this sold for $19.95. Going back a lot of years. So yeah, I'm going to initial it and date it. I'm going to do that. And see, it still had some flaws. But I'm going to do that because even though I did not stitch it, I'm going to initial it and date it so that at some point in time in the future, people will know. You know, they're not going to know who I am, right? But yeah, I wish I knew who it was. And then I would put their initials on there, but because I don't, and I don't have the date when these were finished, I don't know. But this is an oldie. This is like 35 years old, maybe 40 years old. So I tried looking it up to find out when Creative Circle stopped going, but I couldn't find anything. So the other thing was I was able to get, I think it was 6 magnets. So I was able to get one that said Toronto, one that was the Grand Canyon, one that was PEI, Stratford, Ontario, where they have the big Stratford Festival. That's Shakespeare in the Park. Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know, whatever else. And they were 50 cents each. So, as you can see, go to a thrift store and you can find stuff like that dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. I was able to get a small stuffy here for my tier tray because my tier tray was looking kind of bare because I took all the Easter stuff down. So I got this little guy. And it's you know, there's my hand. Okay? And I have small hands. So or you can do here, let me see here, where's my, oh, my phone's down here. So, um, that's my phone case. So it's just a little thing. And I'm thinking this is an owl, but you know what? When I was young, I had what was called an oot pick that looked exactly, not pink, but looked like this. Got little feet. And I just wanted something to stuff up in there. I was hoping to get something else, but I couldn't find anything that was small enough that I liked, right? Oh, they had all kinds of things like Snoopy and um, I don't know, whatever else. But I liked this. So I put that up in there. And this was, I think it was $1.50. So very reasonably priced. And then I was able to get a nice big lamp for in the bedroom. It has a big footprint, like it's about this big around at the base, but it works. And I paid $16 for that. So that was good. I don't know what else I got. What else did I get? I got a blouse, not this one. Well, a top, actually, because I don't like blouses. I don't like anything with buttons here that close up. No, because I'm like a chest burster. um, oh, and I was able to find two, just a minute, I'll get them. Can I even find them? Oh, here they are. I was able to find two lavender and lace patterns, the originals. There was this one. This is a butternut road, but it was still done by Marilyn. So it's in perfect condition. She's got tick marks on it, but it's in the plastic. And then there was this one, Blue Moon Angel. Now I don't like it on that dark stuff. And I've never had these ones. So yeah, this one's a little bit more beat up. But it's just the thing here, because I guess she went in there to get it out. So yeah, so I got those. And they had the other one. They had the Celtic Noel, but I've already done that, so I didn't buy it. So, and then I while we were sitting there, Juliet started her Aurora, and I stitched on Mother Teresa. Yeah, so I did that. I was working up here. So, yeah, and we sat there and curling was on. Now, I'm not into curling. I don't really understand it. But it was on the TV that was there, and you kind of get into it a little bit, you know, because it was the Men's World in Switzerland. And so they had Canada and Nederland. They were playing, and Canada won. That was from the other day. That was from during the night on Wednesday. And then they had another game at noon. I don't know against who. So, but Canada's been doing really, really good. And that, so, yeah. Anyway, that was how my day went. Oh, Rana, can you please get in touch with me at my stitchingintheinterlake at gmail.com, please? And what else? Oh, yes. When I asked you to look onto that Chatelaine site, I was able to get it as soon as I went offline. If I was online, no, Safari wouldn't let me in it. Just wouldn't let me in it. So, because when I got there to the Viking Motors, I just tried it, got on like that. Otherwise, it's here and it's like, it doesn't say I'm blocked. It just says it's unavailable or whatever, just blocks me. So, anyway, I guess that's it. So, all right, everyone. Please check out Paint Some Way, and I want to thank Paint Some Way for sponsoring this video. Very good company. Very, very good company. And they stand by their products, and they've got lots and lots and lots of good stuff. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Lily Bell, who's over there. She's kind of hunched over a little bit, so I don't know if her back. I know she's got to go out, so I got to go and do that. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me. You would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. And, yeah, she's kind of shaking. So, anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody.